I return. I appreciate the generic press this button to play message to make it easier for all the ports of this. This came out a year ago and change. I think it was last October, November, early November. I pre-ordered it back when you could go to stores and pick physical copies up. Garfield Kart's not that bad. I don't get the hate. I bring this up every time I play. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not good. It's not bad, though. It's fine. Alright, let's do the Grand Prix. Okay, I have gold in all the 50cc. I guess we're going 100cc, baby. Oh, we've apparently done some 100cc. I don't remember what any of the buttons in this one are, but Harry, who I did not know about until I started doing a vague amount of research on the fact that this is based on the newer CGI series. He's my boy. He's good. He's like a gang leader in a dump or something. I love it. I did grab another beer. I didn't open it. It's over there. I should probably get that while this does the intro loop. If I have to restart, it's fine. It's fine. The connection is mostly behaved tonight. We got the goods. It's fine. I love how they, I love how they advertise this as a sequel, though. It's not. It's literally just like the third iteration of this. Third and a half? Because let me lay some Garfield Kart history on y'all. Came out for mobile and 3DS initially. The 3DS version is the only one I don't have, I believe. And it was mediocre. It's fine. Then Garfield Kart Fast and Furry came out on iOS. I didn't notice. Okay, the puzzle pieces carry over from the different classes. Okay, interesting. Anyway, yeah, came out. A second version came out on iOS with a different progression system. That was literally it. The game was basically the same. But it was a different chain to unlock more items. I don't know why it happened. That's further research for when I do a video on the series, but yeah, and then this happened. Alright, right trigger seems to be accelerate, that's fine. B is jump to go into drift. Okay. That steering issue held for a lot longer than I thought it would. I remember seeing a puzzle piece around one of these corners in the hay, and I'm trying to remember which one. Oh, shoutouts to the button indicator. Because I forgot you had forward and reverse drops. It's based on the buttons in this. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back. You can drop pies like mines, or you can fire them like missiles. I don't know why perfume makes you go for... I guess it's the invisibility. I still don't understand. Again, a lot of the items are also based on functionality kind of pulled from the CGI cartoon. Which, as I said, is weird. I want puzzle piece. Placement doesn't matter. Puzzle piece. Oh, that's what I have. Well, shit. Well, we've botched this. We can bring it back. I could probably at least get a silver if I stop fucking around. Okay, the drift is really twitchy. Like, you gotta yank the steering back immediately to get any use out of it. It's also weird to me that the laps are called rounds. I mean, you're going around the track that many times, sure. But, like... It's not fighting game. Hey, eat a dick. Well, shit. Thank you, Respawn, for waking up eventually. Don't think we're doing so well. I don't know why I didn't expect the transparent puzzle piece to be one I'd already gotten, but... I don't know if you noticed, I'm kind of a jackass, so... Also, I don't know if you noticed, kind of drunk. Well, that was terrible. I hear my cat clawing stuff. Let me make sure she's not destroying anything useful. It could just be using the litter box. She likes to claw the walls, but here. Okay, maybe I was just hearing things. And I just expect the cat to be destroying things at this hour. Whatever works. It's okay now. Let's cart some Garfields proper. Don't drink in Garf. Don't. Well, this is the Garfield Halloween special, because you gotta be under the influence of something, even if it's just too much candy to watch that. That was weird. I like the shoot. I don't think I ever noticed the shooting stars in this course before. Okay, it looks like there is a timed boost launch. I don't know how I timed it, but we're okay now. Hey. I swear I picked up an item. I also swear I probably should have hit that, but whatever. Oof. Get pied. Get died. Oh no, we got sleepied. That's basically... The pillow is basically the lightning bolt. And that puzzle piece that I have gotten apparently... That one, you basically need to hit that ramp and hit a spring item right at the top of it. It's not like that. Except if you use it forward, I think it launches you instead of dropping it. But yeah, it's not great. It's sub-ideal. It is frustrating. And like that little side route there, that's another one where you would need a spring to get up there. I forgot that operated like a bomb thrown forward. I'm used to dropping it. Pied. Oh, but you're invisible. Eat shit. Actually, here, we have the spring. I'm going to show you how it works. Put on... Yeah, so then you would get yourself a puzzle piece. And it'd be cool. But I'm going to dumbfire this pie instead when I should have dropped it. The soundtrack also comes from the CGI cartoon. I don't even remember what network aired that. Like, that's how like weird it was. I remember one of the earliest episodes was about sentient lasagna creatures, which was actually kind of terrifying because Garfield basically commits a genocide against sentient lasagna creatures from outer space. I mean, to be fair, they were up to nefarious deeds, but there's a lot more going on in that one, and it's not great. It's not as good as Garfield and Friends because nothing will be as good as Garfield and Friends. I know a lot more about Garfield than I will ever let on readily. Also, the rubber banding in this is kind of murderous. I didn't think I could get a shot off, but hey, second place, alright. That's definitely better than the last one. Alright. I'm probably only going to do one cup and call it a night. We're almost at 5 hours for the stream, though. We did pretty solid. And only, like, less than 10 minutes of that were connection difficulties, so I'll freaking take it after yesterday. I don't own any Garfield books anymore. To be fair, most of the ones I read back in the day were from the library. That was super weird, too, because the library had ones from, like, early era, like lump-shaped Garfield, and then more recent ones. So you had the whole like contrast of visual styles that Jim Davis went through, and it was really confusing to a child at like age 7 or 8. Like, when did Garfield? What the hell happened there? Like, he didn't really. I guess he technically lost weight, but like. It was weird. Yeah, like, why is he, like... Why is he just rotund in the middle now and not as ugly? Same with John. Everybody got rounded off, basically, is the best way I can put it. Like, if you've ever seen Pipe Garfield, you know what I'm talking about. I hear Molly Market is incredibly anti-union, so fuck them. You'll also notice a lot of the characters are wearing hats and stuff. Those are upgrades. Like, there's 3 different tiers of them, and they give different like abilities, like better item performance, better starts, stuff like that. I drive it raw because Harry has no need for material goods. Although given how much it's ripping me up right now, I will say I do think they cleaned up the assets for this quote-unquote sequel. But other than that, the tracks are the same, the characters are the same, the hats and other car upgrades, like you get spoilers and stuff, those are the same, and the progression system's a little different. But yeah, this is not this. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Why pay money and do something new when you can just resell the same garbage that everybody's memeing about to the wiener kid? God damn it! I didn't notice they got diamond. Kid. That fucked me. Yeah, the diamond, if you drop it as a bomb, if you drop it behind you. If someone picks it up, it's a time bomb. So it's like a delayed blue shell. It is very annoying. One thing that I'm kind of sad about is, like, I also read the 9 Lives of Garfield was out back in those library days, which was where they got other artists and writers to take on Garfield. And there were some, like, really, like, awesome concept stories done in that. And it sucks because I was too young. Like, it all went over my head. I like the different art styles, but, like, I didn't get what they were trying to tell. So I kind of want to track that down. Like, say what you want about Garfield, but Jim Davis, like, fairly stand-up dude. Didn't turn into, like, a fucking chud like Scott Adams, or... I say turn into, but he was probably a chud all along. Yeah, like, he hasn't turned... He's a sweet dude. I don't believe he's a douchebag. I don't think he's, like, turfed out or MAGA'd out or any of that other shit. Alright, that was the puzzle piece I don't have yet. That's what they look like. Solid. Good to know. And like he's relatively selective about what he licenses to, but well, I would say he reviews everything he licenses things out to, but he's not like super picky about it. Like there's been NASCAR tie-ins. There's everybody remembers, if you're as old as my dumbass, the suction cup window Garfields. Like Garfield merch is not, or at least was not, hard to come by. Maybe more so now, but yeah, I legit remember when he was shutting down Paws Inc. and I guess moving to a smaller house. They were auctioning off a whole bunch of stuff, and one of the items was a signed Richard Petty, famous NASCAR driver, number 43. But it's Garfield wearing his hat and racing outfit, and it's like I needed that statue, but I had no money at the time. I hate my life. Not for missing out on Richard Petty Garfield, but like yeah, there's plenty of weird shit, but it does all go by Jim or fairly reasonable representatives for Jim, and I appreciate that. He's not afraid to get goofy. And that means, that's also like no disrespect to anybody else who merchandises or doesn't merchandise. So you're like, honestly, I have even more respect for Bill Watterson, who has never licensed Calvin and Hobbes for official merch. Because, you know, screw you, the comics are all right there. And as far as I know, he doesn't like... Oh, wow, I really got clutched into that wall there. I tried to back up, but it wasn't registering for a second. But, like... He doesn't seem like the sort of guy who DMCAs. I mean, because clearly there's all this Calvin pissing decals and whatnot, but, it's, like, I appreciate that the comics were enough, is basically the point I'm making. And he didn't sell out. And he doesn't seem to, like, yeah, like, he hasn't gone after fan works, is what I was trying to say. Well, that was miserable. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy some hats at some point. When we come back to this in another year. One day I will sit down and unlock all of the Garfield content in every version. Because again, we didn't even place, did we? That's Garfield Kart, Furious Racing. It's the prettiest version if you need to get it, but the cheapest versions would be on iOS, or Garfield Kart is on Android as well. It's just the other one. The Fast and Furry is not on there. And also, there's a Heathcliff racing game for the Wii, which is also called Fast and Furious. It's much worse than this, and I don't know why it doesn't get clowned on nearly as much as Garfield Kart does. Like, it's fucking garbage. I've played it, I've streamed it, it's in the YouTube playlist, I think. It's bad. It's fucking terrible. There's boss fights. Like, what? It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. But yeah, and I love Heathcliff. Don't get me wrong. Well, I love Riff Raff, and I like the Junkyard Gang from that. But still, it's bad.